Hello, hello, good people. Hello, hello, hello. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Tuesday, March 14th, 2017. Already the middle of March. Listen, before I get started, I really want to say thank you for, working with me as I chase times around. Hello, Miss Keisha. As I chase times around to see one of two things, or really two of two. I want to get the most live viewers, but I also want to keep it within what I can do on a consistent basis. So, I'll continue to play around with the times. But anyway, thanks for joining me. So tonight I wanted to talk to you about this thing right here, our mouths. And really it's just one aspect of this very small but mighty member of our body, complaining. Okay. And in all actuality, it's not just the complaining that I want to address with you for a few moments. It's complaining with no intention whatsoever of acting to change anything. Complaining without you not even pretending that you're going to do anything about it. And so a lot of times complaining becomes a habit. But what I see is that there's oftentimes lack of courage to change something. It's complaining without the courage to address an issue. It's complaining without the courage to correct someone, because it is always, always easier. Thanks for sharing, Miss Coco. But it's always easier to talk about someone than it is to talk to someone, directly to someone. It is always easier and more convenient to just complain about an issue and go off at whatever comes to the top of your mind when someone has or something has frustrated you or irritated you. It's easier to just complain about it with no intent to do anything to alleviate the situation. But what I tell you tonight is that if you are in any capacity of a leader, you do not have the right, and you ought not to have the audacity to not address issues, even difficult issues. I know that it is, it's easier, it's more comfortable, it is less distasteful. It is less distasteful to address things that are uncomfortable, to address hard issues, to address issues that that can be inflammatory. I get that. But again, if you are in a leadership position, if you have the platform and the responsibilities that go along with leadership, you don't have that right. So one of two things is what I most often see when I'm working with people. Either you don't have the courage to address the issues, or there is an extreme distaste for anything that even smells like confrontation. If it smells like conflict, you're headed in whatever the opposite direction is. Neither of those options are a luxury for a leader. We don't have those luxuries. Ignoring or glossing over hard issues can never take you, your organization, your team, your company, your school, your family. Glossing over difficult issues will never take you to the higher level, to the level that the organization rates to be. Someone brought you in there because they believed that you had the capacity, the skill set, the experiences to take this unit, to take this institution from where they are to the next level. Glossing over issues, ignoring issues will never allow that to happen. It just won't happen. And so if you find yourself in uncomfortable positions, even the idea of addressing anything that can be confrontational, it is not the end of the world. But you absolutely have to address it. You absolutely have to address it. And let me just say something. If you are in the position to bring people in as managers or supervisors in any kind of leadership position, and you know that they do not address confrontation, you're asking for a headache. You're asking for a headache. So just a couple of very quick things that you can do to lessen confrontation. that you can hold down the complaining. Number one, keep your mouth shut until that irritation or frustration or anger has blown over. Keep your mouth closed, because we can't take back things that are daggers. We can't do that. You can apologize, you can beg forgiveness, you can say, I'm so sorry, I said it, but you cannot have that person unhear what you just said. That doesn't happen. So you took the nail out, but the scar is still there. It would do your self-justice and the organization a tremendous value if you learn and practice the discipline of keeping your mouth closed. Do not address the issue until the emotion has calmed down. Thank you for all who are joining with me. So after that, I think it's also very important that you check that mirror. Break out the mirror, take a good, close, hard look at yourself, and make sure that, I'll put it like this. Matthew 7 says, how about you get that big old log out your own eye so you can see clearly enough to get that little splinter out of your brother's eye. So often we are projecting onto others some of our own mess, okay? And so keep the mirror handy. Make sure the issue that you are about to address is really an issue and not some kind of self-reflection, okay, that you just happen to see. Lily, I'm getting a whole lot of amens out there. And lastly, I'll just say this. It is very important that we, Covey says, seek first to understand and then to be understood. So often we want to get our point in and make our stance and again, stand on the platform and make it known to who you are and what you will and will not accept and okay, break that down, wind it back, and try to understand the different perspective that has just been thrown at you or that has been thrown into the mix. Seek first to understand and then try to be understood. They're simplistic. I didn't say anything earth-shattering. Simplistic, but when you apply them, it's like magic. Okay, so keep your mouth closed until that emotion has calmed down. Keep a mirror handy to check yourself, and then try to understand the other's perspective first. Okay, that is it for me tonight. Until next time, keep sharing the videos and take real good care of yourself.